The young soldier who wrote these letters home belonged to one of 7 American divisions held in reserve just behind the front lines during the first few days of the Meuse-Argone offensive. His name was Everett, and although only 2 of his letters survive, they give you a good idea of the action-filled moments of war and the dull, monotonous grind of peacetime army life that most members of the American Expeditionary Forces experienced. Fields of France. Dear Pauline, will drop you a short letter this afternoon before going on duty. Have been up here back of the lines in reserve for about 2 days. The Allied barrage had been going on about 5 hours when we arrived. They have 2 12-inch guns a short distance from here, and when they sound off, it sounds like the world is coming to an end. And I guess Fritz thinks so for sure. And today's report is to the Allies a grand victory. We have them on the run, and believe me, they are good runners when they get started. Have captured several thousand prisoners, the best of the German army, Prussian guards. They showed some resistance yesterday, but none today. Saw 2 observation balloons shot down yesterday. Expect to see pretty good action the next several days. Souvenirs are plentiful up here, and we'll try to collect some if possible. We can't collect much because we can't handle them, or rather carry them. Must make this note short so I can get it out in this mail. Have received 3 letters that were numbered, and this was the ones. 1, 5, and 10, so I must have plenty of mail in France someplace. No, I haven't received any newspapers or the tobacco you sent to me, but hope to before long. Would send you an order for some things, but believe I will see peace declared before long. Will write you later. Thanks for this paper you sent me. Your boy, Everett. And Louise, France, January 27th, 1919. Dear Pauline, received 2 letters from you today, one containing the sad news of your mishap with the icy sidewalk. I trust it was not a very serious accident, and that you have completely recovered from whatever injury you have received therefrom. I wish to extend to you my greatest sympathies, and I wish you speedy recovery. I am feeling quite well at present, but there is much sickness among the boys of our train. But it is comparatively small when one considers the conditions we men are living under. A mighty dear friend of mine is in the hospital with pneumonia, and was given up to die some days ago, but I got word yesterday he had stemmed the tide, and was on the road to recovery. Was certainly glad tidings to me. He is a young fellow about 18 years of age, and is very fair complected. He is from Richmond, Virginia, and joined our company shortly after our arrival in France. I have been in his association quite a bit, and certainly have taken a great liking to him. He has no enemies, but makes friends everywhere. He certainly has a pleasant future. I almost envy him. There has been but little or no happenings the last week to write about. Only a private in the 140th Field Hospital gave his top sergeant a good beating up yesterday. He put him to bed, and he is still there. It was coming to him, and he sure got it. Weather still remains cold and dry, and we had quite a little snow last evening, and it being dry has laid on. We expected to have a picture show tonight, but they never showed up, so suppose we will have to miss it this week. I scarcely know what to say tonight, because nothing happens anymore. Have no idea when we will receive orders to go home. So have a good time until then. Yours, Everett.